Hello YouTube, my name is Janitor, and today we have a new summary and preview for the upcoming episodes of the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime. As a reminder, Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episode 5, Poplio Do Your Balloonist, that will be airing this upcoming Thursday, December 1st, and then next Thursday, December 8th, we have Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episode 6, Zing Zap Togedomaru. So starting off with episode 6, the new summary reads, quote, Ash decides to watch Kukui's house for him. He starts making lunch, but since he's not very good at cooking, he ends up wasting all the ingredients and has no choice but to run to the nearby shopping mall. There he runs to his classmates Sophocles and Togedomaru, but suddenly the shopping mall experiences a blackout and everyone ends up separated from their Pokemon. End quote. So let me know your thoughts on the upcoming episode. Personally, I'm really interested. We actually did get a preview a few days ago, which I haven't been able to talk about yet. Mainly the footage shows Mimikyu of all Pokemon. Pretty interesting actually using Shadow Ball and trying to attack Togedomaru. But Pikachu ends up saving it. He ends up getting hit by the Shadow Ball and gets thrown towards like a ledge near a building. So it looks like we get to see Team Rocket in this upcoming episode potentially, which I think is pretty awesome. But also the fact that we get to see more, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, episodes focused on specific characters. This looks like it's going to be more focused on Sophocles, as I mentioned earlier, because that was mainly, at least early on in the episodes, and based on the poster, one of the main things with Togedomaru and Pikachu in terms of the relation is it looks like there's going to be somewhat of a rivalry between those two. So maybe this could help, maybe like with Togedomaru and Sophocles becoming a stronger trainer. Of course, in the games, he's mainly more towards the trials and trying to help with his inventions. So if we get to see something like that in the anime, I think that's going to be pretty awesome. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Moving on to the other footage, which I haven't been able to talk more about, which I thought was really interesting the first time I saw it, is if you haven't seen it, we got this one short footage where we had Litten pretty much grabbing Ash's sandwich, and then when Ash tries to grab his sandwich back after, like, I guess they're walking around the school area, he ends up getting scratched up by Litten, which was freaking hilarious. And then we have like then this really interesting scene where they're both like in this kind of like dark area, presumably maybe in like the nurse's office or something like that. But yeah, it looks like, as I mentioned earlier, that at least based on the poster and also with the opening that we have, that Ash will be catching Litten. And so what I'm interested in is what this means moving forward in terms of whether or not they'll see their final evolution. Of course, with Rowlet, we could see, I believe the name of the Pokemon is Decidueye, the final evolution for Rowlet. I think that would be pretty awesome. And so if we get something like during Sinnoh with Diamond and Pearl, as I mentioned previously, where we could also see maybe Incineroar with Litten, I think that would be pretty awesome. Especially since early on we have Ash using the Z move so far. I think it would be pretty cool where he could be also maybe using Z moves with both grass types and also with fire types sometime in the future. So let me know your thoughts on these upcoming episodes. Once again, episode 5 will be airing this upcoming Thursday. I'm definitely excited. Not only will you get to see, of course, Ash meeting Lana's sisters, which I think is pretty adorable, but also like with Lily and wearing her just freaking spacesuit, which was freaking hilarious. And also like I think it's just really interesting is how like they're referencing the games. If you don't know, like if you haven't played the game so far, this isn't much a spoiler, and I mentioned it in one of my previous videos where Lana is pretty much trying to, like, I guess, tease the player because she's saying like how she once caught Gyarados. So I think it's pretty awesome that they're kind of referencing the games where Lana is saying, hey everyone, let's go catch a Kyogre, as if there's any, that would be freaking hilarious if something like that even appears. But if anything, this reminds me of what we had early on at XY. If you remember, we had that one episode where like everyone, like Ash, Serena, Clement, and Bonnie, they were all trying to catch this giant golden Magikarp, and I think at the end of the episode it ended up appearing. So if we do get to see Kyogre near the end of the episode, even if they don't actually catch it, of course, but like if they actually like get to see it in the background, I think that would be pretty awesome. But of course, with other Pokemon, we do get to see Wailmer, Tentacruel, which is pretty cool, Corsola, and also the fact that Lily, I think, is based on the footage, might end up like reeling in Nilotic. Whether or not she catches it, we'll have to wait and see, but that's still a pretty cool Pokemon regardless. Let me know your thoughts on all that. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to turn in this upcoming Thursday. Peace, stay hyped, and as always, best wishes.